Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. I feel like it's a signature now and I have to say it. I can never match up to his energy, but hey, I'm trying. Hey guys, this is Krisha with a bun as shabby as BTC's price action. But hey, at least one of them has hope. And if you don't know which one, well, it's BTC. So yeah, let's get into this. What are we going to be talking about today? We are going to talk about how BTC finally lost that goddamn 8200 level that it has been just messing around with for like the longest time. So we're going to be talking about that, how we closed a daily under that level, in addition to, well, something very interesting that Sean and I spotted yesterday, and which is the BTC Dominance chart. Now, something very, very interesting caught our eye. So I want to go over that. And yeah, let's get into this. If this is something that interests you, just keep watching. Alright, what's up guys? So before I start the analysis, I just wanted to apologize for last time. I realized only much later that the scale on the side got cut off like halfway through the video. Now I noticed a couple of you kind of PM'd me about that, so this time I've tried to make sure that, well, the scale is there, BTC's there, I am there, and everything's good. So let's get into the analysis part of it now. So yeah, what is BTC doing? Well, we finally lost that 8200 level that it had been toying around with for like the longest time. I mean, we were living above the 8200 for I believe 4 days now, and it had been kind of, you know, losing it midway through the day and only to close the day back over the 8200 level. I mean, just look at this candle right here that happened on October 3rd. And I mean, that was very bearish on midway. I remember seeing price all the way here. I'm like, Sean, we're losing the 8200 now, and we were out at the time. But yeah, we had lost the 8200 level only to get up next morning, and I noticed that, damn, we managed to close over. It was insane. So anyways, we closed over, but we closed over only to lose it today. So we finally lost the 8200. We closed a daily candle below the 8200 level. So now what is happening? Well, the major range at play over here is 8200 all the way to 7700. That is the major range at play. Now Sean has been talking about the various ranges that BTC has been kind of oscillating between this. So we're looking at the 8700, the 8200, as well as the 7700. He has mentioned these levels on the Telegram chat. By the way, if you're not on the Telegram chat, please come and join us. We have some amazing people in there having some amazing conversations. Everyone is there to learn. And yeah, so yeah, if you're not in there, come join us. I'll include a link in the description below, so click on that if you are interested in joining the conversation. But BTC, once again, like I said, is oscillating between these levels. Nothing much has changed. It has been freaking boring ass price action. Now the question is, are we going to get down to the 7700 level? Well, honestly, yes and no. I have my reservations on that, and I believe Sean actually went over this in his video yesterday, in that he mentioned this descending channel that BTC is sort of in. Alright, so what is the measured move of this channel? Now you need to understand that descending channels on a technical standpoint are bullish patterns. They're bullish patterns, and more often than not, they break up. However, given that the intermediate trend is bearish, this may also very well break down. So the question is, what is the measured move for this? Well, if we break up, I believe that price is going to take us back to 8500. 8500 was the same level that we discussed last time, where there was major resistance, guys. So we're looking at the daily 200 MA that is still sitting at the 8500 level. So if we do break up, price takes us back there. Right? However, if we break down, well, then we go back to 7700. So question is where it breaks. Honestly, anything could happen at this point. Now, this is just information for you to play off of, right? If you are a trend trader or a range trader, guys, there's not much to be had here. However, if you are into scalps, you could scalp the entire this little freaking descending channel. I don't think there's much to be gained off of that. Really depends on leverage and stuff, but this is what's at play. This is the information that BTC is giving us right now, and honestly, guys, it's pretty freaking boring, man. Like, I have not been trading this. I feel like there's not much for me to gain out of this. But what I have been trading, though, is the alts. The alts have been having a freaking party. Like, just go on to CoinMarketCap and just look at the freaking altcoins on there. Almost every one of them is green. And they're not just making like, 1-2% moves. These guys are popping like 8-9%, just boom, one candle. So I have been kind of taking advantage of that volatility, and I have been trying to profit off of that volatility, and it's been working out pretty well for the past 3-4 days now. And I believe that all of these altcoins, they have like this setup. It's almost like the same setup, and they're all breaking up. It's a bullish setup, and they're all breaking up. So I have been kind of taking advantage of that, and I've been kind of, trading that and trying to profit off of that, because BTC is not giving me much to chew on, really. But yeah, so what that kind of drew my attention towards, in fact, it drew Sean's attention, and he brought it to my attention, was he was just like, hey, if alts are doing this, what the hell is the BTC Dominance chart up to? So this is what we found on the BTC Dominance chart. So if you just, let's just pan to, BTC Dominance. And I want to draw your attention onto the daily chart now. If you load on time, come on. Brilliant. All right, so if you pan onto the daily chart and you switch on your cloud. Now, for those of you who do not know what settings we use the 20, 60, 120, 30, which is the double settings for the cloud. And so yeah, I want to draw your attention to this. What do you notice here? For those of you who have been with Mango for some time and who know how we trade the cloud, right? What has happened here? We have a bearish setup. We have a bearish TK cross on the daily chart, on the BTC Dominance daily chart, combined with the fact that BTC Dominance, that price has officially penetrated the cloud. Guys, when was the last time we did this? Right about here, I believe, here, in which price sort of got rejected on the Kijun and we got into the cloud, only to swiftly bounce on the bottom of the cloud. But guys, that was nothing. That edge to edge on the cloud was not even 1%. Okay, but we still made that bounce, and we have been trending up ever since. We have not gotten a TK cross since then. When was that? That was in June. All right, but now we have a TK cross and price is in the cloud. If it does something similar and it does a similar edge to edge on the cloud, this is going to be more than 1%, guys. This is going to be 6%. And if I am not wrong, we're about to get a bearish cross on the 21 and 55 EMAs. When they cross, if they cross, that is a bearish cross. When was the last time we did that? When was the last time? Right here. This was on 27 December 2018, which was, we were still in the bear market. BTC crossed bullish over here. Wow, this was like a freaking mega cross where we got a golden cross and we got a freaking 21.55 cross. It was like super, super bullish. But this happened on 16 April, and if I am not wrong, this is in line with when BTC broke up and had its 20% move to the upside, breaking freaking 3,000, 4,000, everything. I think that was the move that got everyone, that kind of stunned everybody. But that was around that time. So BTC crossed bullish here and has not crossed bearish since. If this cross indeed happens, we cross bearish for the first time since BTC got into a bull market, right? So just to bring your attention to this, we have been trending up. BTC now, the BTC Dominance is officially penetrated the cloud. The bottom of the cloud will be in line with the 100 EMA. Also, now one thing I noticed, like I said, guys, I can't help myself. I can see patterns everywhere. Like, it's a sickness. It's a friggin' sickness. But I noticed like this weird ass head and shoulders forming on the BTC chart. Could it be? Could it be? Maybe. So if you just take that, where does that point us to? What if it's like the bottom of the freaking cloud? That would be insane. I have not tested this. I'm just telling you. I've not. Oh. Confluence. But yeah, that's pretty cool. This is the way I take the measured move of. I mean, this is how I kind of get the neckline of the head and shoulders. I'll kind of look at the base point of the left hand side shoulder. Right, I'm taking the candles here, and I will look at where the right hand side of where the head meets the right hand shoulder. Now, for those of you who don't see it, let me just clear my chart so you know what I'm looking at. I'm looking at this as the left shoulder, and this as the head, and this guy right here as the right hand side shoulder. if this breaks, the measured move points us all the way down to the bottom of the cloud on the BTC Dominance chart, which is also in line with the 100 EMA. Okay, we have a bearish cross on the 2155 EMAs. 100 EMA is sitting here. Bottom of the cloud is sitting here. We could very well make our way down here. Who knows? We could do an edge-to-edge on the cloud. What we do know, we have a bearish TK cross, and the BTC Dominance is officially in the cloud and trending inside the cloud right now. Not trending, I think trending is the wrong word, but price is inside that cloudy. But yeah, BTC Dominance not looking good right now. What is the picture that's being painted for us? Well, let's look at it, right? We have just your regular BTCUSD trending sideways. Just trending that little range that we have drawn for us, which is at 8,200 to 7,700. We are in a descending channel. That channel could break up, could break down. If we break down, it takes us down to 7,700. Do we break further? We don't know. We have to kind of keep our eyes open. We got to keep our biases in check. If it breaks down, then it breaks down. We look at the next level at play. If it breaks up, well, we're heading back up to 8,500, which is in line with the daily 200 moving average. Okay, so we have that. BTC is in like the zone of just sideways, just trending sideways, while alts have been pumping. Alts have freaking been going berserk. They're having a party. And, well, the BTC Dominance is dropping. We have an edge. We may have a potential edge-to-edge on the BTC Dominance chart. This is just telling me that, well, alts want a trend. But that's what it's telling me. And we just got to keep our biases in check. The picture may change very, very fast. We know how BTC works. We know how cryptocurrency, the crypto markets work. If things want to change, they can change like that. So we got to keep our eyes out, on all of these factors. And yeah, this is all I have for you today. Until then, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way.